Yes, people, hope you're well. Welcome back to Combat Catch Up, a day late because we were on Ensman's channel yesterday chopping up about football, but we are back to our happy place. Jamie's in a very, very happy place, pictured in between two pictures of Valentina, a dream situation for him. Also joined by the legend that is Luke as well. Boys, first show of the new year. How are you guys doing?
Well, all right, actually.
Yeah, it could be better, it could be worse.
Yeah, it could be better. All Liverpool fans, so it could be better, could be better. But we're in our happy place, speaking about MMA and combat. So I know what the title suggests, but I'm going to do things in a slightly different order. I'm going to start with the potential fight of Logan Paul and McGregor falling through, and apparently KSI might be stepping in.
Jesus.
250 mil is apparently the amount each fighter will make, plus a potential $1 billion bonus. Now, Logan Paul's pulled out, which would seem weird for me why he would have done that. Do you think this fight happens, or is it just publicity, in your opinion?
Conor can never fight again because he's been found guilty of rape, so he can't leave the country.
No, that's not technically true. He's been found in a civil. He's been found in
a civil. But countries still won't take him in. So yeah, he won't be able to leave the country. So he won't ever fight again.
You don't think he'll fight? Oh, blood, Jay, that's just ruined one of my bloody.
No, I don't. Jamie, I don't think people would want to be associated with him. I don't think that people would want to have their name tarnished with him at the moment. But I don't think he can leave. I think he can still leave Ireland.
Shall I be real with you?
Maybe it's gonna be hard for him.
I hate to say this. In life, people can pretty much do whatever crime. Money talks, unfortunately, and he is one of the biggest commodities in the fight game. Me personally, I don't like the idea of Conor fighting. I don't even like the idea of me watching a Conor fight. But money makes the world go around. He will get deals, he will get fights, and ultimately he'll make a load of money.
I always go back to this, even though the circumstances.
It's wrong.
Mike Tyson, he went to jail, and like when we see it now, no one brings that up anymore.
Technically, that's because there's been so much evidence to show that.
Yeah. Obviously, the other stuff that's happened since then.
But look at Greg Hardy. Look at Greg Hardy. Greg Hardy. There's videos of Greg Hardy out there physically abusing a woman, and
that's why we love it every time he gets knocked out.
No, but he still got signed to the biggest organization of MMA with a very limited skill set, a very limited background in MMA, and made a shed load of money.
I think we live in the problem is I think we live in a different era now. We live in an era of wokeness and stuff like that, and I just don't think that as soon as Conor got the guilty charge, every brand connected to him dropped out. I just don't. I have no idea how countries go willingly accepting coming to their country to fight. I think the protests, especially of women, would be very strong. I just don't see it happening. I just don't see it.
Do you know who runs the UFC, right? You know, at the head of Mr. I slapped my wife.
Do you think Dana genuinely gives a damn?
You think he's not?
I don't think Dana ever wants him in the octagon ever again.
I disagree. I think Dana's all about.
Jamie, I think he doesn't want to fight for a belt ever again. But
I think McGregor just does movies from there on.
Movies ain't gonna touch him either, man. Like he needs to come back and fight.
He can make as much money making a movie without getting hurt.
Everything you've just said about fighting, though, Jay, is anyone going to want him to do movies?
Yeah, do films.
I think there's more chance of fighting.
You do know who the famous producer was for many years. Yeah. So,
if there's anything worse than a fight game, it is Hollywood, to be fair.
Yeah, I can see him doing movies and getting paid extremely well without getting hurt. So.
I still see him.
That's why Ronda Rousey went to pro wrestling.
Yeah, even by the way, she picked up as many injuries in wrestling as she did probably in the octagon.
I could see there is a little bit of he thinks Conor will be at WrestleMania.
Oh,
nah, I don't see that. I don't see that. I'd see,
especially now it's on Netflix.
Interesting.
Nah,
what Logan Paul angle?
Leave him fight.
Yeah, I think there'll be a Logan Paul. I think I think you're going to see a Conor McGregor Logan Paul match or something.
Look, potentially Logan Paul's he's all in for WWE. So,
all right. So that's one thing done. Usyk versus Fury 3, the trilogy is being spoken about.
No, don't need it.
Don't need it no more, man.
Is this just a money grab at this point? Because
it is a money grab. Let's be real, because
if Joshua had won his last fight, then I'm guessing Usyk could have been fighting Joshua again potentially. But at this point, Usyk versus Joshua off the back of a loss doesn't make sense. I mean, the Dubois fight makes sense, but it doesn't make that much money. And then there's kind of no one else in the heavyweight division. So is this just a cash grab at this point?
It will be Joshua Parker versus Usyk for heavyweight for the whole lot.
So hold on, Parker's fighting Dubois, right?
I think Parker outpoints Dubois, wins the title, and they have a unification between Parker and Usyk next year.
Yeah, fresh matchup
later this year.
I like it. Not against it.
So you think Parker beats Joshua as well?
I don't think they're having that fight. Joshua's turned down the rematch. I think it's going to be Joshua Tyson Fury later in the summer.
Yeah,
I think it might be the same card. I think we might have Fury Tyson Fury Joshua, and Parker versus Usyk at Wembley.
I can't see that. I can't see Tyson's ego being co-main event.
No, they'd be main event. Because Joshua.
No, if I'm Usyk, I was saying, yeah, fuck that. I want my own card, my own event.
The Joshua and Fury's money, man. It just is. Even if they're on the downside, their money.
Chubby, I agree with everything you're saying. I just don't think Joshua and Fury will fight because I think Fury doesn't see the need to fight him. Because Fury, at this point, Fury can finish his career and say, I've only lost to Usyk, and Usyk is considered one of the greatest boxers to have ever lived. I don't think Tyson Fury needs to take the risk of fighting Joshua, because if he loses a Joshua fight, it kind of tarnishes his whole legacy. Whereas at the moment, you can put him in the conversation as being the second best British heavyweight of all time behind Lennox Lewis. I think if he loses to Joshua, then that conversation's gone, especially with the way Joshua's lost as well.
We all know what Tyson likes more in this world than anything, and that's money.
But he's also, I think his ego is bigger than what his drive is for money.
I don't know. I think Fury Joshua outsells anything in boxing.
Do you still think it does big money? I don't know if it's
yeah. I think everyone would be interested in. I think
it sells Wembley.
Once the more it gets talked about and people know these fights go happen, it'll be super hyped.
Yeah.
Do you think it doesn't do money like it would have done like 3 years ago though?
No, of course it don't. But I still think it does more than Usyk 3.
But get Riyadh season UK because, as Tyson said, he doesn't like fighting in Saudi.
It's a payday fight.
Decisions, considering he got one against.
Did you say Tyson Fury said he doesn't like fighting in Saudi anymore?
Yeah, because he
hates
like the video.
He's
like, it's these countries that get screwed. And I'm like, mate, you should have lost against Ngannou, my friend.
He did lose against Ngannou.
The easiest fight to sell in heavyweight boxing right now is Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua. They're both losing. They both lost their last few fights. They're on the downturn, and we just want to see this British heavyweight fight. It's so easy to sell, and people will watch it because people are interested in this fight. I think that makes more money than Tyson Usyk. I don't think a lot of people want to see Tyson Fury Usyk 2, let alone the third one.
Yeah, and there's definitely no one wants to see a third one. Especially as I'd love to see Usyk school Tyson again. By the way,
I'll be honest. The more
they fight, ever recovered, I
think the more they fight, I think it's worse for Fury because Usyk just seems like someone who will just continue downloading information on you and finding more ways to beat you.
Usyk was comfortable in that second fight.
Very comfortable. I'm glad you said that, Jay.
He never got out of second gear.
Yeah,
and Fury tried his hardest. Fury put everything he had left into that fight, and Usyk was not even out of second gear. He coasted it.
I can't sit here and be like Tyson Fury's a crap boxer. He just lost to someone who's
even better.
He's like Usyk for me has to be in the conversation as one of the boxing goats. He has to be unified heavyweight champion and a unified cruiserweight champion. He has to be.
Imagine if Fury's like for me. I think Usyk is will beat the winner of Parker versus Dubois. It'll go down as a 2-time unified heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah, and that hasn't been done for a long time.
Yeah, and probably won't be done again.
No, and then he can retire.
And then decide that he wants to retire, because there's a lot of like young guns coming up in the heavyweight division. I don't know how long he'd want to stick around to fight those guys that are coming up.
I think KSI can go to you. My actual boxing goat is Sugar Ray Robinson.
Hey, Jamie, we finally agree on something.
Yeah, I didn't even know
I've been watching boxing long enough to say my boxing goat. So
Sugar Ray Robinson's the greatest boxer of all time.
No, I still say Luke. I don't think anyone can.
Probably got Ali, because I've not, because my watching for boxing has not been as strong as my watching for MMA. So I'd have to go with the ones that have been said before.
Yeah, for me, Sugar Ray Robinson. I think Floyd has to be in the conversation. As much as I dislike the person, I think he has to be in the conversation as well.
And it goes like, we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sugar Ray's the greatest of all time.
Yeah, he's bloody brilliant, man. I just wish he was around in this time to just show what a specimen and what a special fighter he was. He's amazing. Speaking about special fighters, Islam Makhachev has come out and said that he wants to accomplish his dream of fighting at welterweight and winning that belt. Now, we know there's a little obstacle there at 170, and that is one of his friends who he has trained with in the past, and that's Bilal Muhammad. Do you think he's looking at the situation and going, if Bilal beats Shavkat, I've trained with Bilal. I know Bilal inside.
Also trained with Shavkat.
He also trained with Shavkat. Khabib has spoken on it, saying that, look, he loves Bilal. It would be tough to train to fight Bilal, but he'd be in Islam's corner. Do you think Islam is looking at that going, Bilal, keep that belt warm for me, because when I'm finished with what I got to do,
I said this for time. When it came out saying that Islam wouldn't fight him, I'd be like, that's not strictly true, because he ain't family. He ain't family. Like, Bilal came in as an outsider into the camp. If push came to shove and Bilal's got something that Makhachev wants, they're going to fight, because Bilal ain't family. He ain't part of that family team. He just comes in every now and again to train. So, of course, that fight is going to happen if the conditions are right, of course. So, of course, they're going to fight him. Not fighting him, it's a load of bollocks. They're going to fight. Probably
the worst fight of all time. Bilal was the worst. Bilal was the worst UFC champion ever.
Ever.
Yeah, I don't think it's been a worse UFC
champion. No, it was the champion before Valentina at 125. Is it?
There wasn't. Right?
There wasn't.
No, there was. She vacated. Is it Nicola or Nico Montana or something like that? She was terrible though.
But... Hannah Montana, beautiful. I hate Bilal, man. I can't wait till he gets destroyed. The problem is, the problem is Shavkat ain't going to beat him because he's going to bore the shit out of him. Yeah, come on. Let's go to 170, man. You're too big for 155 anyway. So let's go to 170 and start ruling the world over there, man. We need some fresh matchups.
Not Bilal. Islam could rule both divisions.
I think if Islam goes up, he'll stay at 170 because I think he's getting bigger as he's getting older. You can tell he's quite thick. So I think he'll coast 170, man. No one's touching him. So many bums in that division that need wiping out.
At 170?
Yeah. You're talking Kamaru, Colby.
Bum division. Get rid of him.
Could you not argue that Islam might be undersized for 170?
He's more powerful than everyone in that division.
I don't know, you know. He walks around about 180. 170 pounders walk around 210, some of them, you know.
Yeah, but has anyone got his grapple power though?
Probably say Shavkat, possibly.
I wouldn't. After seeing him with Ian Gary,
he
did have an injury going into the fight. He did have an injury going into the fight, though, to be fair.
Hey, yeah, if Hamzat was sticking around at 170, then yes, maybe you could say Hamzat's probably got that grapple power, but Hamzat
would beat him because he's far bigger as well, wouldn't he? So, yeah. Hamzat would beat him. But I think it's perfect for a go up. Go to 170. Fresh matchups out there. Let's retire some of these bums.
There's still some fresh matchups at 170 from 155 from, I think.
Well, did you see the picture of his opponent?
Sorokin looking in the shape of his life.
Yeah, man.
That picture. That's insane.
That ain't natural, I'm telling you, man. They don't care now. They're not even hiding it. They're not even hiding it.
Allegedly.
That is the most.
Allegedly.
Yeah, that is the most.
Yeah, Hamzat did ragdoll Arman. Yes, I did see that when they're doing like Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah, but that's Hamzat,
in some other country. Hamzat absolutely ragdolled Arman Sorokin.
Yeah,
around the octagon.
Hamzat's way bigger than him though.
Mm.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens on that. Right. It's 2025 now.
Go for it.
Now I know, Luke, we're going to do a show on yours about our desires for 2025, but I'm going to do a slightly different twist with predictions. I want to see where you guys are heads at. Pause. Regarding some of the.
Are we going to get that one big prediction?
I've got. I want to do predictions for who we think will end the year as champion in each division, but I've got 5 main talking topics. One of which Jamie's kicked right in the balls. Will McGregor fight in 2025? What's it good?
Yes.
I don't think he will.
Money talks.
I don't think he'll pass a testing. And that's the reason he didn't fight.
They don't care about that no more.
Jay saying no. I'm saying no as well. I just don't think he will. I think he'll fight this boxing match in India, and I don't think we'll see him again in the octagon because he won't need to.
I'm going to say yes.
We will see.
Money talks.
Does Amanda Nunes return to the octagon in 2025?
Yes.
Yes. The Queen's coming to reclaim her throne.
I'm surprised it hasn't been done already.
Yeah, same. Does Aspinall Jones happen in 2025?
Yes. Happen in June. That's the report right now.
I'm actually saying I don't think it happens.
Guys, please don't trust Ruben Carter on Twitter.
Yeah, he's terrible.
Troll.
Yeah.
Jamie, I know you saw it off of his Twitter. That guy gets nothing.
I haven't seen it off his Twitter.
Okay, cool. Right. Okay.
I actually don't think the fight happens. I think
it will happen, and John Jones will beat Aspinall. That's my prediction as well. I think Aspinall is ready made for John Jones. He's going to get absolutely beaten to shreds.
Cain Velasquez agrees with you as well.
I know, because he does.
Does Islam Makhachev fight 170 or for the 170 belt in 2025?
No.
I'm going to go yes. I think he beats Arman, and I think he pulls in a favor because he fought Volkanovski and gave him the chance twice. I think he gets the 170.
If he beats Arman, is that his last fight at 155?
I don't think it's his last fight at 155, but I think his next fight would be for the 170-pound belt. And I think they'll probably do that international
straight away.
Yeah, he's got enough of a buffer where he can let 155 sort of re-navigate itself.
Because the reason I say that, bro, because outside of if let's say Bilal beats Shavkat, who is there for? There's no rightful contender at 170. Then, if Shavkat wins, then there's a chance it doesn't happen.
They need it. They do.
Yeah, they do. And does Topuria fight for the 155-pound belt this calendar year?
Yeah.
Ooh,
no.
I think it's going to be Arman and Ilya later at the year.
I think he'll be for
Arman 2 bites at the cherry.
I think Arman's going to be the champion.
Oh, you think he beats Islam?
No. I think Islam vacates that title.
So I think Islam. I think he wins and then vacates the belt after being double champ.
And Arman will be champion, and the title fight will be Ilya versus Arman for the belt.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Wrong. Wrong. If Islam does jump up and they vacate the belt, the Diamond's getting one last shot.
No,
Dustin's retirement fight. Dustin Poirier versus Ilya Topuria.
No, yeah,
I'll be real with you.
Now he's getting one last shot.
I'll be real with you. I love Poirier. He don't want to see Ilya.
Retirement versus belt.
I think Ilya would do really bad things to Dustin Poirier.
That's a wild out there take.
I can't see that happening.
Yeah, Dustin shouldn't be taking fights like that.
Right, let's bring up the rankings so we can pick who we think will be the champion in each division by the end of 2025. So we'll start with Jamie's favorite fighter, Pantoja, at 125.
Oh, well, yeah, he's just got to be him.
He's
no one else. That's the most lockdown title ever. Yeah, it's locked.
I think it's Pantoja as well.
Yeah.
135.
Oh. You know what? That's a tricky one.
It is, isn't it?
That's a tricky one.
It really is.
I don't know how rattled Merab is, though.
He's very rattled.
I am going Corey Sandhagen.
Ooh.
Oh, God, that is punchy.
Oh, Jay, I didn't expect that one.
Yeah, I'm going out there because I think it's Merab and Umar, ain't it?
Yeah.
Merab's going to beat Umar in a bore fest. And Sandhagen will then be the next
because after Merab versus Umar, Sean O'Malley's getting there.
Sean O'Malley. I think it's finished. I think O'Malley needs to move up. Yeah, I'm going Sandhagen. Ooh. I think that division is quite open.
It is. I'm gonna go Nurmagomedov. I think Umar beats Merab, then he defends once against O'Malley. I think he only fights twice this year, and I think he wins both fights.
I'm gonna stick my neck out and go Merab.
I hear it.
But that's probably like the weakest pick.
So, 145. Current champions Ilya Topuria.
Ilya.
I'm gonna go Diego Lopez because I think Ilya vacates the belt by the end of the year, and Lopez probably fights Volkanovski or Evloev for the belt and wins.
I hear that.
155 lightweight.
Islam. He ain't letting go of that belt. No way.
End of 2025. So we know he's fighting. Where is Arman in the rankings, by the way?
Number one.
I didn't see him there. After this, who's he going to fight? He ain't fighting Charles Oliveira again. He ain't fighting Justin Gaethje.
Nah. There's no one else.
He ain't going to fight. He's going to hold the belt. That's why I think he's going to hold the belt. Then there'll be an interim champion by the end of the year, but he'll still hold the undisputed belt.
I think if Islam goes up the welterweight, Dana's got to make him vacate it.
I think so as well.
Because then it opens up that division, and you can have quite a lot of people that could wear that belt.
I'd only say that if Islam's done Ilya won the belt, then is jumping up, then be like, yes, you need to vacate. But because he's going to potentially have the most title defenses in lightweight history, and he's pretty much beaten all the top contenders, he's probably got the right to move up and not get the belt stripped, because he can say, well, whilst I'm doing 170, you can find me a number one contender that I've not yet fought. Find me someone who deserves it. Once you find him, then let me know. Then I'll come defend my belt again.
You know, I was going to say a wild take and say Sean O'Malley.
155?
I think he needs to go out. He needs to
55. You get battered at that.
This is walk around weight. He'd get ragdolled.
I think he should fight at 155, man. I just don't think. I think we're gonna have a surprise champion at 155 by the end of the year.
It ain't Sugar Sean, my friend.
I'm gonna go with Arman. I think he will be the 155 champion come December 31st, 2025.
I think the champion for the 55 division at the end of 2025 will be Ilya Topuria.
I hear it.
170 boys. Current champion Bilal Muhammad.
Well, look at all the rubbish in this. I'm gonna go Ilya Topuria. Not Ilya.
170.
No, not Ilya. gonna get Islam. Sorry,
Islam. Yeah,
I think Islam. I think Islam will be 170 champion.
What are you saying, Luke?
I was going to be bold and say Leon Edwards, but I don't know.
No. Leon Edwards couldn't beat his brother at the moment.
No, I'll probably go Islam.
Usman's a pussy. He pulls out fights.
Yeah.
Jack Della Maida, I could beat him.
Apparently Jack Della Maddalena is rumored to fight Leon in London.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fight. I'm just looking at Islam at 170 and thinking he beats Leon, he beats Shavkat, he beats Usman, he beats Jack Della Maida, and he beats Bilal. Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna go Shavkat Rakhmonov.
I'm gonna go Islam. Funny enough, do you know I actually think Islam's hardest fight at 170 would probably be Ian Gary, in my opinion.
No.
Because of the range. Because of his range.
Right, I'm gonna go crazy on these next three, by the way.
All right. 185.
Hamzat.
Alex Pereira.
Whoa.
No, fuck off.
Wait.
Hold on.
You said you were gonna go crazy. I didn't expect this. Jay,
I think if DDP wins, I think if DDP wins his fight against Sean Strickland, they go set up DDP and Alex Pereira.
Nah, it's Hamzat next, mate. It's Hamzat after
blood feud. It's a blood feud, man.
Do you think Pereira would actually go back down to 85 though?
Wait till you see where I'm going. Continue.
All right, so I think the winner. I think Hamzat will be champion in 85.
Yeah.
205.
Okay. Alex Pereira.
Oh, you're going to go Pereira triple champ, aren't you?
Yeah, I certainly am. That's what's happening.
No, you're not.
You're chatting out of your rear end.
You're not, Jay. You think he's going to go down to 85, then back up to 205, and then back up to heavyweight? Is that because of what he said about Ankalaev?
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying, so basically, you're now so heavyweight.
I think he's going to have a double track. Right, the middleweight one might be a bit of a stretch. I wouldn't be surprised.
Sorry, big up to Sam.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Luke and Jamie. Cheers to Sam, bro.
What's Callum comes out?
I wouldn't be surprised. Right, middleweight, yeah, okay. I think if DDP does hold the title, I think it depends.
Hamzat's next in line. He's definitely next in line after the.
Yeah, Hamzat's probably next in line. I agree. So I would say Alex Pereira's go. Yeah, all right. Scrap the middleweight one. I'll say Hamzat is going to be middleweight champion at the end of 2025.
All right, let me ask you guys a question, just really quickly off topic. If Hamzat beats DDP or Sean Strickland for the belt, and Pereira is still champion, do you think Hamzat challenges Pereira at 205?
Say that again, Nick. Okay, I didn't hear that in my mic.
Let's say Hamzat wins at 185 and Pereira is still champion. Does Chimaev go out? Because that for me would probably be the biggest fight that UFC could make.
I did remember when he was on Errol Hawani, and Errol asked him about Chimaev, and then Pereira sort of battered that away pretty easily. So
yeah, I don't think Pereira wants that fight.
Even at 205, where he'd be the bigger man.
He won't be at 205 for long. I've been saying this for almost 2 years now. Exactly.
So I think Pereira will still be champion at 205. I don't think Ankalaev beats him. I don't think anyone in that division beats him.
No.
Yeah.
Heavy weight.
Hang on. Hang on. No. I think Ankalaev's going to shock the world.
Hold on. What?
And then Pereira's going to win the rematch.
Okay.
About Pereira still champ by the end of the year.
But yeah, Pereira's still champ at the end of the year.
Sam, I don't want any trouble, bro. I'm gonna get you on Coppish. I said I'd get you on Coppish. I'm gonna get you on Coppish.
Hey, when is the next call-in show anyway?
Do you know what? Yeah, honestly, at this point, I don't even know.
Whenever you fancy doing a 6-hour stream.
yeah, exactly. All right, heavyweight. Go on then, Luke. Luke first, because Jay's on a mad one at the moment.
Tommy Aspinall.
Yeah, I got Tom Aspinall as well. Jay, who the hell have you got for heavyweight?
John Jones.
So what? You just
I just like playing. I just like whining people up. It's going to be John Jones. I think John Jones beats Aspinall.
Zakir says invite him in now. He says
if Hassam wants to jump on the stream now, he's more than welcome to. I don't know if Hassam watches MMA though.
Yeah, he watches MMA.
Oh, Sam, if you want to jump on, bro, then I can send you the link.
John Jones will be heavyweight champion.
Nah, I've got Tom Aspinall. I don't know whether that's the British bias coming out.
I just don't see how Aspinall beats John Jones.
Should I be completely honest about it?
And then it's John Jones Pereira.
Shall I be completely honest with you guys? You see, the more I speak about the Aspinall John Jones fight, the more I actually get nervous and think Jones is starting to trigger me and think maybe this guy is just unbeatable in the octagon.
He is the ultimate villain. Like, he is, as The Rock would say, the final boss.
He is the final boss.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think Tom does do it.
Tom's the only one. I've always said this about Tom. He's a tremendous heavyweight fighter, and he's the second best in the world. There's no doubt about it. His defense is a problem. His defense is not very good. He's just got lucky. He hasn't been in there with a skilled fighter yet that's taken advantage of his poor defense work. I think John Jones takes advantage of that.
Defensive striking or just defensive grappling?
His defensive grappling, his defensive striking, it's not the best. And I think John will take advantage of that. I actually think John, his defensive game is the best in MMA.
It is, but
we also saw about the strikes.
Stipe was catching Jones, and Stipe is slow now.
And the problem is, Tom. I love Tom, but he's always like this. He's always like this.
He's even admitted it himself.
Yeah.
For example, I'm not a big UFC guy. 50-50 and coming on competition, nothing else.
I'm gonna go Tommy Aspinall, but I'm at a point now where I actually wouldn't be shocked if Jones beats him. Before I would have been shocked. Now I'm not.
I think it happens in June. I do think it happens in June.
Yeah, International Fight Week, slap bang in the middle of the year,
and then in 2026 it'd be Pereira John Jones.
I think Aspinall
Jones will be retired.
I think Aspinall fights Cyril Gane for the vacant belt, and then the winner of that fight fights Alex Pereira at the end of the year.
I'm going to go on a mad one right now. Tom Aspinall will never be heavyweight champion.
Oh, Jamie.
Wrong.
I think Cyril Gane could do him.
Based on what?
I think Cyril Gane could knock him out. I really do.
This guy lost to Volkov. This guy
I think Cyril. If John Jones stays in the heavyweight division and then Pereira comes down, and Pereira's the natural successor at heavyweight as the champion, it might take a while for Tom to get that title. It might take a while. Because if John beats, let's put it this way, if John Jones beats Tom Aspinall, they're probably not going to do a rematch. They go to Pereira next, in my opinion. If Pereira beats John Jones, then it depends what the future heavyweights look like that come up as well. We might find some new crop of heavyweights that come up are really good as well. It could be 2 years till Tom Aspinall gets that title. It could be, or it could just blitz John Jones out and he's forever the champion. There is a scenario there, Lo, where that don't happen, and we have to think about that logically.
All right.
I think Pereira's a tough fight. I really do. I know he talks about, I just rugby tackle him down and keep him there. I don't think it's as easy as people think it is on Pereira.
Fair dues. Wei Lee, current champion. Does she end the year as champion?
When she fight Tatiana Suarez?
February, I believe.
Yeah, Wei Lee.
I think Tatiana Suarez.
Wei Lee's a bit of a weird fighter. She has got a clanger in her, ain't she?
Yeah, the rose head kicks.
Yeah, she has got a clanger in her. I'm going to go Tatiana Suarez.
Shevchenko at 125. I don't think anyone beats her now. I think she fights 125. You think Erin
Blanchfield? I've been hyping her up for time.
I don't think anyone. I think Valentina beats Mano Fiorot, and I think that's it for her.
Yeah, that's because Mano Fiorot ain't no good. That's why. That's why she beats Fiorot, because she ain't no good.
And then finally, 135. Juliana Pena is currently the champion.
This is interesting, because it all depends if a certain person comes back.
The Lioness reclaims the throne at 135.
They want her to come back because they want Kayla Harrison versus Amanda, don't they? I'm going to say something now right now. I think Julia Pena stays the champion until Amanda Nunes comes back.
Well, yeah, you think she beats Kayla Harrison?
Yeah,
I can see it, but that performance Juliana put in last fight was
boring,
horrific,
and she'll just do that. And what I've seen of, I don't think Kayla Harrison's been that impressive.
I think she was against Holly Holm.
Yeah, but Holly Holm's 58 years old. You know what I mean? She's been beaten so much. Yeah, I think Pena keeps the title to Amanda Nunes. UFC want Kayla Harrison to be champion, calls out Amanda Nunes, and that's their super fight of this division. And that'd be towards the end of the year probably. But yeah, the way Pena's her new fighting routine now, she's teamed up with, is it Bilal?
Yeah,
she's teamed up with. She fought like Bilal in that fight, didn't she? And I don't think she's going to change that way of fighting now. Sort of defensive first, ain't it? You know, like George St. Pierre did for most of his career. Defensive first fighting.
A little dig there. I heard that.
Hey. Listen to this.
That's what she's going to do.
I remember when Paige Van Zandt fought on Misfits against Elle Brooke, and she got dropped by Elle Brooke. Well, Elle Brooke's dropped more UFC fighters than Bilal Muhammad.
That's fair.
That's what I gotta say.
That's kind of mad, isn't it?
That's what I gotta say.
I actually think Amanda Nunes will be champion. I think Kayla beats Juliana. I think Amanda and Kayla fight, and I think Amanda stops Kayla in devastating fashion.
And then the GOAT, the GOAT, the women's GOAT. None of this Valentina bullshit. Yeah,
no, Amanda's the woman's GOAT. There's no doubt about that.
Amanda's the women's GOAT.
Let me ask you guys a question. If she comes back and does lose to Kayla Harrison or Juliana Pena, does that change the GOAT status, in your opinion?
Probably cement Cyborg on top.
I just got a problem with all this GOAT stuff because a lot of these fighters are roided to the gills.
The ones that we can prove. The ones that have been proven, though.
Yeah, I would say Amanda's probably, even if she lost, is still the GOAT. Yeah. I think Amanda's clean. She's just a beast. Yeah, we know Cyborg's not clean. You can also tell it's not just their body shape, their face changes.
Yeah. It's like Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor's head's physically gotten bigger.
Yeah, Bilal. Is it Bilal as well? Like, you could just tell. I think Pena will be champion, and then she'll lose to Amanda Nunes.
Finally, last prediction. Do we think Riyadh Season collaborate with the UFC to make a crossover fight with one of their fighters and someone who's not in the organization?
Yes, in boxing.
In boxing, they'll bring a boxer over.
Any names?
I don't think it'll happen in the UFC.
Crawford.
You think Crawford will fight an MMA fighter in MMA or boxing?
In boxing.
I'll be honest with you. If any UFC fighter steps over to fight Terence Crawford, it's
no. What like crossover fighters in a fighter from the UFC fights in boxing?
No, a fighter from the UFC fights someone from another promotion.
No, because Dana's ego won't allow it.
It never happened.
So who are you thinking was going to fight Terence Crawford then?
No, I thought you meant like someone from like signed up to Riyadh Season fight someone in the UFC. So it was a boxer going into MMA. That's why.
I don't think Crawford would go into MMA either. I think if he was younger, he might have. But I don't think
he's the only boxer who can.
Yeah,
no cross promotional stuff because
they don't want to do it.
If anyone's seen who Curtis Blades' opponent is making the UFC debut, a guy that got convicted of basically roids, was a guy that beat Ferreira, the same guy that Ngannou smashed to bits. So Dana's still petty about that. So
yeah, look, Dana had the chance to do it years and years ago with Fedor and Brock Lesnar.
Yeah,
and he wouldn't with G1 Global, is it Fedor's company? He wouldn't cross brand with them for the biggest fight. Let's face it, that would have been the biggest fight
ever
in Texas Stadium. Fedor Brock, two like weird looking beasts in the ring. Like if he didn't do it then, he ain't gonna do it now.
The Beast versus the Last Emperor, where
money ain't as important as it was back then. Like so, he ain't gonna. I think the only thing UFC like do any collaboration with is with WWE because they're the same company.
Or Zuffa Boxing when that shit finally gets started.
I think that's the only thing you see.
Do you guys have an opinion on the GFL as well?
That's going to be hilarious.
What's the GFL? The GFL is a new promotion so far. At heavyweight, they've signed Alan Belcher, Alexis Olik,
2001.
Verdum, Frank Mir, Greg Hardy.
No, I'm watching this.
I knew Jay would love this. At light heavyweight, Gustafsson.
Yeah, I'm there. Yeah, I'm there, man.
At middleweight, Gegard Mousasi is the big name. Hector Lombard, Luke Rockhold,
Hector Royd Lombard. Yeah, I'm there, man.
Vanderlei Silva.
Oh fuck it! We're doing watch on for this shit.
This is better. This is better at Bellator and all that shit.
This is the most happy I've heard Jay ever sign. Oh, this is crazy.
Apparently, Paige Van Zandt signed as well.
All right, so I'm gonna get to that. Welterweight, Abubakar Nurmagomedov, Benson Henderson, Francisco Trinaldo.
Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful.
Tyron Woodley.
Oh my god!
And Paharis.
Oh my god! This is the greatest.
Lightweight.
More stars in UFC.
Alex Oliveira, Anthony Pettis, Benson Henderson in both divisions, Jeremy Stevens, Kevin Lee.
They're all dead, but love it.
Those are the main ones, and then featherweight. No big names at featherweight, to be fair.
Yeah, who cares about featherweight?
Yeah, no big names at featherweight.
If you weigh like a feather, you shouldn't be a man.
Bantamweight, no big names. Oh, Henan Barao.
Fuck it up.
And then in the women's division, at featherweight, you've got Julia Budd. She's probably the biggest name. Bantamweight. We got no big names there either.
When's their first show?
That's what I'm trying to look for now.
I need a card. I need a show. I need tickets.
I need a watch long.
Okay,
flyweight.
I will fly there.
Paige Van Zandt. You're right, Luke. Paige Van Zandt at flyweight. Strawweight. Hannah Goldie, who not too recently fought at the UFC. Jessica Penne.
Oh my god! Please tell me they're all allowed to take TRT, yeah, because they're all like 80.
They must be able to.
The Grandpa Fighting League.
just let him like they should just. You should film him in the back, just injecting TRT before the fight.
Thiago Santos as well signed up.
Pitbull.
Is Pitbull?
No, Thiago Santos, the guy that fought John Jones. Okay, so
yeah,
we're witness the future of the GFL draft is where careers are forged in 14 days.
Be fair, in 14 days,
something's happening in 14 days, but I don't know exactly what.
Oh, it's got to be an announcement. That's got more star power than UFC. I'm there.
It's got more power than Bellator and PFL combined.
Do you know what? Very interesting.
It might look utter shit because they're all old, but
it's nostalgia, isn't it?
It's nostalgia, ain't it? I'd rather watch that in Bellator.
It's like someone saying Hulk Hogan So no, he's a bad example to use. Someone saying like The Rock and Stone Cold are going to fight at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I'm watching that. Yeah.
I'm watching that like that.
That's piqued my interest so bad. I mean, we sat through a PFL card. It can't be as bad as that.
We hope.
Versus Usman and Magomedov, 25th of January.
Yeah, I'm considering. No, but UFC's the same.
UFC's the 18th. Hey, UFC is back this week. Mackenzie Dern fight week, baby.
Yeah.
Have you not seen the pictures?
Yeah, it's just weird.
Oh my days!
She had work done.
Hey, just don't say that, bro. No,
no, she looks better now. That's what I'm saying.
She's just her, bro.
Her opponent looks like a scrub, like.
She's just
what a money bass.
Yeah, it's a scrub. I want to know why my Valentina's got OnlyFans. What's that about? Apparently, it's workout routines.
You tell us, how much is the subscription amount?
$5.99. But
David's getting an account.
Bloody hell, Jay, you didn't even wait to find out, no? Just work policies, though, innit? Obviously, you cover MMA.
Yeah, of course. I was just watching her train. That's all it is. It's amazing.
Oh, bloody hell. Now, people, we are going to wrap up there. Luke, tell the people where they can find you and support you, please, bro.
Yeah, you can find me on my channel, Luke Tanner. I will have a video out soon going through fights that you want to see this year. When that will be, I've got no idea as of yet, but it will be soon. It will be for the first numbered card, guaranteed. So, yeah.
Jay, where can the people find you and support you, bro?
In hell.
Apart from as a commenter on Valentina's OnlyFans page.
Yeah, I might do a watch along on that as well. No, yeah, you can find me on my YouTube channel, JB Phillips Football Chats. Where are we? I'm usually live every day. I've been live every day recently because for some reason, channel's kicking off a bit. So yeah, working.
Good. Long may that continue. People, trying to think, when will I be back on the Sands? So I've got the hiccups at the worst time. Probably Friday. Probably do a big up show tomorrow, and then maybe do one on Saturday as well. I'm gonna go try and scare myself or drink some water to get rid of these hiccups because this is mad. If you haven't already, guys, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, but more importantly, go to the links in the description where you'll find the channels of Luke and Jay and go and support and subscribe to them there. Massive thank you to you guys. First show of 2025. Look forward to many more, boys, and always a pleasure. People, thank you for watching, joining, and listening. Speak to you all soon. Take care.